of this computer. Okay, yes, please continue. Yes, Abbas, you have the control now. All right, so this is the mistake. So, Ace, I'll take the control from you. It was a good effort. Good job. So, here's somebody's mic is on mute. So, I'll let Mother in and Yusuf. I'll give you the control. Yusuf, where is Yusuf? Yusuf, I can't see you in the list. That is strange. Let me check again. Click Y-O-U. Why are you not in the list? It's Y-O-U. Let me try from here. More. No, I can't put the remote control to you. Can you answer by sound? Yes, but it's actually an activity where you have to drag it. So I can't give the control to you, so that is strange. I'm trying to find him in the list manually. He's not there. And I'm trying to type in his name. I can't find his name there as well. So Yusuf, what kind of username are you using so that I can check you? Okay, so Basim wants to do this. So I'll give it to the Basim. Yes, Basim, what do you think about the fatty acid? What are you doing? Basim, if you're using the iPad, you won't be able to, you won't be able to drag them. So check with the, if you're using an iPad. Okay, Yusuf Idris is trying to enter into the class. Let me admit him. So Basim, are you using an iPad? Yes, then you won't be able to, use this drag and match option. So sorry about that. So let's see. We have Yusuf Idris. Now you have the mouse. Is this the Yusuf Idris same as the before Yusuf? Yusuf, you have been given the control. I'm waiting for you to access the screen. Last 2 minutes, boys. We have to finish this. All right, he isn't responding. So anybody else who would like to take the control, finish this job? Mansoor wants to do this. Okay, let's give it to Mansoor. Okay, Mansoor, you have the mouse. Okay, let me drag it for you. Mansoor says fatty acids into this group. Good. Next. What is a lipid and what's a blubber? Yes, Mansoor, let's finish this off. Okay, blubber. Okay, let me do that for you. Blubber, you think is this one? That is a wrong option. It's actually lipid, and then the blubber is the thick layers of the animal tissue. Okay, good job, boys. So now we will be looking at the other option. We will check with the proteins. We have done the fats. So let's go to the proteins. We have a video on proteins. We'll watch this one and then we will do the Dexter's quiz proteins as well. Okay, so let's watch the video. Please confirm if you can listen to the sound. Let me abort the control with Mansoor. Happy to double check is the sound is on. Yes, the sound is on.
What do all of these things have in common? They are all made of protein. In this video,
Is the voice all right? Or Ghazi says 0. What is 0? You can't hear the voice? No voice. I paused it right now. But before that, when I was playing it, yes, you can hear it. Okay, let's start again. I have increased the volume as well.
what do all of these things have in common? They are all made of protein. In this video, we're going to discuss the structure and uses of protein molecules. Proteins are long chain molecules made of strings of amino acids joined together. All amino acids are compounds with a similar basic structure. They have an amino group, a carboxyl group, and a side chain, or R group, that is specific to each amino acid. There are 20 different amino acids. All of the different proteins are made from these 20 amino acids. The variation in proteins is caused by the order of amino acids, the chain length, and by folding the chain in distinct ways. As part of a balanced diet, roughly, how much of it do you think should be protein? About 14%. Sources of protein in our diets include meat, fish, eggs, cheese, beans, and nuts. But did you know that proteins are large molecules, too large for our bodies to absorb? That's why enzymes in our digestive system break down proteins into amino acids, which are small enough to pass from our digestive system into our blood to be assimilated by the body. When we absorb these amino acids, they are then built back up into proteins and used in a variety of ways. To test food for protein, you need to use copper sulfate solution and sodium hydroxide solution. These two liquids together may be called Biuret solution, which is a pale blue liquid. To begin the first experiment, first make a solution of the food sample by dissolving it in some water. You may need to grind it up first with a pestle and mortar. Next, add a few drops of sodium hydroxide solution to your food solution. Then a few drops of copper sulfate solution. If the solution turns lilac or purple, the food contains protein. If the food solution remains blue, no protein is present. But how does our body build proteins from amino acids? Our DNA acts as a set of instructions for how to build proteins. Each individual's DNA is made of slightly different genes, which explains some of the differences between people. For example, hair color and eye color. A change in the DNA, called a mutation, can lead to a protein with a different structure being produced. This can lead to albinism, for example. To learn more about mutations, you can watch this video. So what are proteins used for in the body? The answer is they are used in thousands of ways. Our hair, nails, skin, and muscles are all examples of structures made of protein. Many hormones, including insulin, are made of protein. Antibodies, made by white blood cells to protect us from diseases, are also made of protein. Enzymes, biological catalysts found inside our body, are made of proteins too. You can learn more about enzymes in this video. And last but not least, proteins are also used to move some substances across cell membranes in active transport. For example, to absorb glucose in the small intestine. So now you can see just how important proteins are.
Alright, any questions in
If you
this
like the
video?
video, give it a thumbs.
Any questions in this video? Something which is not clear? We can go back to that topic and we can discuss it again. No questions? All right, so let's try this one. We Duxter. Okay, we have 2 people waiting. All right, so this one is, you can reply me through the chat. So let's see, I'll have the chat as recorded with me, so your answers will be recorded on the chat as well. So don't worry about it, that you are not getting graded on this, but your participation scores are. Which one of the following is not one of the 4 main elements of an amino acid? Like which one is not a main? We have hydrogen, carbon, nitrogen, calcium, and oxygen. So we have 2 answers. Abbas, you are correct. And good job, Basim. Excellent answer. No, Ghazi, without, which is not one of the 4 main basic. This is the main basic element. If you take this away, then it's not an amino acid. So anybody else who would like to reply? Because those boys who are not replying, who are not responding, will not get good participation score. Jawad, you are absolutely correct. Good answer. So the right answer is calcium. How many different kinds of amino acids are in our bodies? How many different kinds of amino acids? You're talking about the building blocks. I've mentioned to you this, that we have this many number of building blocks, and out of which 9 we are unable to produce ourselves. Yes, Yusuf, you're correct. Basim, no, Ghazi, we are talking about the basic building blocks. Awais, you're close, but Abdulaziz Wasim is correct. Abdullah Rafa, yes, you're correct. From the previous question, Basim, now you're okay. Awais, well done. Abdulaziz, yes. So the right answer is 20. We have 20 different kinds of amino acids in our body, right? So once they unite with each other, they can create many different kinds of proteins. So let's go to the, yes, Abdullah Rafa. Yes, exactly. They're not all the same, they're of different shapes. So question number 3 is true or false? All amino acids in our bodies come from the food. I just answered that question when we were discussing question number 2. Is it true or is it false? Basim is correct. No, Basim, sorry. Abbas is correct. Abdullah Rafa, correct. Abdulaziz, no, sorry. Mansoor, yes, you're right. The answer is correct. So the answer is no. Out of 12 to 11, we can make some of the amino acids in our body. 8 to 9, according to the latest sciences, now 9, but according to your book, 8 amino acids we cannot produce in our body, so we have to take it from the food. You need to get to water. You need to get to water. That's strange. Okay, question number 4. Proteins are made up of. What are proteins are made up of? Short strands of RNA, short strands of amino acids, long chains of RNA, long chains of amino acids, different combinations of RNA and amino acids. So we have Awais, okay, good. Okay, Tahir, good. Mansoor, you're also right. So those who are saying long chains of amino acid and short chains, we'll consider them both right. According to your book, you don't know what a strand is. So I'll take both of these answers as right. So it's a long chain of amino acids. Yes, option D, which is the right option. Okay, what percentage of the human body is made up of proteins? If you remember the picture, no, that was with grade 7, I think. Yes, so how much body is made up of proteins? Is it 5, 10, 20, 50, or 100%? So proteins 20, Mansoor says 20, Tahir says 20. Okay, this is something, 20. Let's check. Why are proteins important? Proteins are essential for surviving. There are thousands of different proteins in the human body. Proteins provide all sorts of function. Every cell in the human body uses proteins, all of the above. So what do you guys think? 3 or all of the above? Abdullah, I agree with you. Abbas, yes, true. All Jawads, yes. It seems quite reasonable. Okay, there are some people raising a hand. Let me check. Okay, Mansoor, what do you want to ask?
No, mister, I forgot to lower my hand.
Oh, okay, no problem. So, Basim, you need to ask something?
Mister,
Yes.
our body can live without proteins?
No, we cannot live without proteins. That's not
But
possible.
Mister, I saw in the TV there was one woman
Okay.
that has the efficiency from the protein, so she can't have food that has protein.
She had what?
She can't eat protein, Mister.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay. There can be exceptions. I don't know. Allah knows better, but there can be exceptions. Like you have seen that the woman is unable. But I'm talking about a normal person, average people. They have to have proteins as a food, and in their body, proteins are doing all the functions. Every cell is using the protein, and we have thousands of different types of proteins in our body as well. So it seems like all of the above is the reasonable answer. Thank you, Basim. So we'll go to the next question, and we will check with the question number 6. 7 is, where are the instructions for how to make a protein located in a cell? How does a cell know that what kind of protein I should be making, and what should I be doing, and how should I be working, when should I be working? Abbas, you're absolutely right. Where is that information in? Mansoor, correct. You're right. So is this information in the membrane, in the lysosome, in the ribosome, in the nucleus, or in the mitochondria? Good, Basim. Ghazi, the mitochondria is for generating the energy. It's the nucleus, the brain of your cell that contains the DNA. This is where you keep the information. The last one is the mitochondria. Okay, question number 8. Maybe you were not able to see it, so okay, I'll take your answer as a nucleus. Question number 8 is, which type of protein is found in cartilage or tendons? You know, cartilage is like your nose bone and your ear bones. That is something which is bendable, and tendons are the thing which connects the bones with the muscle. Nucleus was trying to go to Abdullah. I'm confused. What are you writing? So, which type of protein is found? This is not again in your course, so I'll tell you it's related to the structure. Structure, it's not defensive. Our ear's shape is not defensive. Let's take an example as an ear shape. They are not used for transport. They're not catalyst. They're not enzymes. They are there to create a structure. So cartilage or even the tendons, they would try to connect the bones with the muscles so it becomes a proper structure so you can walk. Yes. Okay, so number 9, catalyst perform which of the following functions? Who would like to read this question for me? I'm tired of reading. Let's see. Ghazi wants to read. Okay, Ghazi.
Hello, sir. Good morning.
Good morning to you as well. Question.
Catalysts perform
Yes.
which of the following functions? Carry endless nutrients around our body, assist in chemical reaction, convert DNA into RNA, provide structure for our body, protects us from disease.
All right. So what do you think? What's the answer?
Convert into RNA because catalyst fast chemical reaction. No, mister. Second one, assist in the chemical reaction.
Okay, so we are receiving answers from Abdullah. He says carry the essential nutrients around our body. That means transporting. So unless you are saying assist in chemical reactions, that is correct. So they are helping us to do the chemical reactions at a faster speed. The catalyst or the enzymes both have the same function. Catalyst is outside the living body, and inside the living body we have enzymes. So number 10, yes, Khazi.
The protein hemoglobin, which carries oxygen in our red blood cells, is an example of which type of protein? Schedule, defensive, transport, catalyst, enzymes. Mister, can I answer?
Yes, please carry on.
Mister, transport, because it carries oxygen in our blood cell.
Good, Awash, you're also right. And anybody else would like to answer this? Transport, let's check the answers. Our score is 100%. That means everybody has answered it right. Good job, boys. So that would be all for today. I hope that was a normal session. Let me stop recording.